A world hidden away from outside observation, its presence only revealed by the light from the mirror of the Garden of Recollection.
This was the description that we got from Black Swan when she suggested Amphorius as the next trailblazing destination to the Express crew. And the question is, why? Why is this world hidden away? Why is there a planet that even the Eon of Trailblaze never reached? On the other hand, as the first hint of Amphorius' relation to the more extreme Genius Society members was revealed, i.e. it was a creation of Emperor Rupert, everybody has been calling out for Polka Kakamon to come around and take care of Lygus. As it turns out, these 2 points relate to each other. Welcome to Lore Bit Tuesday, a series where I talk about the lore of Maokai Star Rail in 5 minutes or less. I'm your host, Brent Thority. Let's get to it. So, why is Amphorius hidden away from outside observation, and how is it connected to Polka Kakamon? The short answer is this. Lygus hides it on purpose so that Polka Kakamon can never find it. The long and more complicated answer is this. Polka Kakamon, member number 4 of the Genius Society, is known for killing her fellow society members. Among her victims, both confirmed and or implied, are number 1 Zendar, number 7 Bohdan, number 8 Lambda, number 9 Klein, number 27 Robert I, and number 66 Robert II. Her reason for killing them is that these members walk too close to the boundary of the circle of knowledge, which is a concept that compares one's knowledge to a circle. The more one knows, the bigger the circle, the more unknown lies outside the border. Should one cross the border, a knowledge singularity is created, which leads to a significant impact in the universe. We're talking about the initial discovery of fire, the early questioning of gravity, etc. While the size of the circle varies from one person to another, the largest one could possibly have would be that of Nusu's Circle of Knowledge, which is all the known knowledge of the universe, for they have solved every problem in the universe through their endless calculation. Because everything has been solved by Nus, nothing is unpredictable within the circle. Now, Polka Kakamon believed that crossing the boundary of the circle would result in the creation of chaotic possibilities. The universe that is predetermined by Nus will be contaminated, so to speak, with unpredictability, which will lead to the premature arrival of finality. For example, she killed number 7 Bohdan because he proved the existence of phlogiston after it was disproved by another member. The substance then became one of the materials used by number 27 Robert I to create its kinetic arm and cannon. Robert I then was murdered by Polka because it invented the anti-organic equation and started the anti-organic wars that brought destruction to half the cosmos. When Robert I's memories were inherited by Robert II, who then continued this war and aimed to perfect the anti-organic equation, Polka killed him too. Polka Kakamon showing up in Amphorius became a highly likely possibility when Skrulum suggested that Amphorius' scepter might be yet another of Robert II's creations. On top of that, Skrulum urged Herda to not get distracted by anything else that did not contribute to saving the Nameless in Amphorius because the butterfly had flapped its wings. This particular phrase is closely related to Polka Kakamon because she aims to kill the butterfly before it can start its butterfly effect. Kill that butterfly curio, the scalpel in that curio belongs to her. So when Amphorius' true nature was suggested to be a scepter created by Robert II, and Lygus introduced himself as the admin of Amphorius and claimed that he was on equal footing to Herda, an emanator of erudition, we started to cheer. Possibly a mad genius is behind the endless extrapolation of Amphorius' scepter, and the result of that experiment is a weapon of destruction that can bring down Nus the erudition, positively a phenomena that would create a new knowledge singularity. All of the right ingredients to call Polka Kakamon's speed dial to take care of this mess. And guess what? Lygus thinks so. So that his experiment will not be interrupted by Polka Kakamon and he does not die in the hand of the Lord of Silence, he uses some kind of ancient technology to, and I quote, fully contain the experimental repulse and prevent observation by number 4 Polka Kakamon. He concealed Amphorius from outside observation because he is hiding from Polka Kakamon. And this is not just a just-in-case kind of measure because now we know that Lygus' real identity is number 1 Zendar 1 Kuwabara, the founder of Genius Society as well as the creator of Nus themselves before they ascended to Eonhood. A quick visit to the databank entry about Zendar tells us that he might have met his end at the hand of Polka Kakamon. And usually, when a genius's cause of death is linked to Polka Kakamon, it is in fact she who killed them. So Polka Kakemon might have been the one responsible for the death of the original Xandar, which then led him to cut his consciousness and put it into 9 vessels, one of them being Lygus. Lygus casting the veil around Amphorius to hide it from Polka is not a just-in-case kind of measure, but a not again. His immediate silence when Herda mentioned Polka's name to him during that negotiation in the Exomyth is proof of his wariness. So why is Amphorius hidden from the universe? Because Lygus does not want Polka to kill him before the Amphorius experiment reaches completion. While we're out here trying to reach Polka Kakemon so that she could come and assist us, she has had Xandar on her hit list for a while now. But that one genius that she wishes to kill before she would join Herda's Simulated Universe group project, I bet it is Xandar, each and every one of his fragments. And speaking of Xandar's fragments, I think he doesn't only have 9 fragments, but 10. You should check out this video next to find out more.